Hey you, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching the last video of the storyline, which is Epiphany Comeback trailer. Can't believe we're here, guys. We've reached the last video of the storyline and the last song for now. Like, obviously still continuing, I think. Maybe, right? I don't actually know, but I think it's still continuing. So I read the note, Jin's note, and that finally gave a little bit of clarity. They found the notebook, Jin's father's notebook, and he has been going through the same thing, apparently. He lived the same experiences that Jin himself lived, and he also tried to save his friends and rectify the mistakes that he made, but he failed, so he tried in vain. But it seems like Jin had a sort of epiphany, a realization at that point that he's going to look for a map of the soul. So what that means, I think, to me, I also read the lyrics for Epiphany on Dulcet, is that he comes to the realization that the journey that he's been on, the one thing that he's been doing wrong is that he wasn't loving himself. He wasn't appreciating himself and wasn't appreciating his own soul in the way that it is, in the way that it makes him unique for who he is. So we've come to the end of all of this confusion only to find out that the answer is to love yourself. I don't know how that make him be able to rectify his mistakes. I also don't know which mistakes these are, because he said it's a mistake that he could never bring himself to put in his mouth, so to admit. So we don't know what he's actually talking about. But in the highlight reels, he also said that he was afraid to be loved for who he was because he wasn't loving himself who he was. Like, he didn't say it, but that's implied. He was running away from himself. And now he's come to a point to say, this is who I am, and I realize that I should love myself. It's quite powerful. So let's watch the comeback trailer then. Ooh, who's that at the mirror? Oh, is that Jin as well? No. Oh, that's beautiful. The melody, I already love it. Everything in black and white. And here we have the, sorry, but try to pause not as much on this one. Here we have the connection to fake love. The real me behind the mask, I reveal it entirely. You know, you put on a fake persona in order to please other people, but you kind of mask yourself also off from yourself. So you shut yourself down from the real you as well. And sometimes then it becomes difficult to take that mask off again, even if it's just for yourself. That's beautiful. Overlapping? That's beautiful. Such vivid colors as well. Oh, he's so beautiful, honestly. Wait, it's going up. It's going up. Sorry, but the rain is coming down and then it's going up, isn't it? Is that time reversing itself? Oh my god, it's a time loop. It's a time loop. I think it's a time loop. This song is so beautiful. Still so sad though. I love the simplicity of this video, just in this one room. Right? I think it's a time loop. And he's changing something. He's not going out the door, he's picking something up. So that means he has the capacity to change something. Right. Okay, so we have a translation for the end note here. At the end of the journey to find myself, the place I reached is, in fact, where I had already been. In the end, what I have to find is which is the beginning of all things, the milestone, the map of the soul. That which is with anyone but cannot be found by simply anyone, I seek to begin searching for it from now. So I think you can interpret this both in a storyline way and also in a very non-related storyline way. Because at the end of the journey to find myself, the place that you reach is in fact where I had already been. Is something, maybe it can also be interpreted as the thing that you're searching for is already inside yourself. You're looking outside, but it's inside, and you realize that. And that's the beginning of all things, is you. It's who you are, the essence of yourself, the map of the soul, right? Your soul. And it cannot be simply found by anyone because not everyone has a connection to it. Like not everyone gets there. It's a road of self-discovery. But if you translate it more, if you relate it more to the storyline, it's at the end of the journey to find yourself in the place that you reach is in fact where you had already been. It could be referring to a time loop. So you arrive somewhere only to realize that you've already been at this point. It's like a déjà vu kind of experience. And what you have to find, the beginning of all things, where did everything begin, right? It's the same with the Netflix series Dark. What is the Ursprung? What is the origin of everything? Like where did everything start? So what do you have to change in order to change everything that comes after? Because if you just change something that comes after, then you haven't changed the actual origin of what's like going to happen. So in order to do that, you have to find the map of the soul, and you can see this more literal map of the soul and is actually a roadmap, like a guide to finding the origin of where the whole disaster started. And he's going on a journey to find it. He's leaving, he's going out the door. Like, who knows, right? So you can interpret it in both ways, I think. Which is the beauty of BTS songs, in my opinion. So guys, this concludes the storyline with the videos. I know that there is still the explanation video by X Celeste, and I also know that there's still the webtoon and like a game, BTS Universe game or something. So I will be checking those out too. Stay tuned. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video.